China has identified the cause of the mysterious new virus.
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
Hi! How was Israel?
It was great. We ate a lot, we walked a lot, we shopped a lot. I mean, we didn't spend any money. We stayed with strangers and we basically were with homeless people most of the time, so we ate in homeless shelters.
You didn't hear about a bug going around? People here are starting to talk about it.
Are you kidding? In Israel? No way. Everything was like falafel this, tahina that, and a lot of Arab put-downs that we just didn't understand.
Nobody said anything about something called the coronavirus?
What? No way. It's Israel. You know the way Israelis are. They don't buy into any of these crazy Bubba Mises that you weak Americans believe in.
You weak Americans? You were there for 10 days on vacation and suddenly you're one of them?
Yalla, nu, sababa.
You better take this seriously. Everything is a joke to you. Now do you take this seriously?
Those crazy Israelis think they're invincible. But don't worry, this thing's going to blow over in a month or two and all the camps are going to be open.
NHL just announcing that they are pausing the season due to the coronavirus. The NHL holding a conference call with the Board of Governors at...
Now do you take this seriously? You had to go to the stupid game?
The numbers are nuts. Call Sussman. He doesn't pick up my phone calls anymore. I feel like I was hit by a truck. What is this? Oxycodone. At least the Canadians won.
You're such a baby. No wonder Sussman doesn't take your calls.
Hi!
Do you know how much this return trip is costing me?
Are you kidding me? I just got back from my year in Israel that they canceled because of Corona, and now I have to spend my entire quarantine Pesach here, and that's the first thing you have to say to me?
Did you brush your teeth last night?
How was your flight, Meira? Did you sleep on the plane? How are you feeling?
How was your $1,600 flight? Did you leave anything on the plane after you slept? Did you bring Corona into this house?
The rabbis warned me Kibbutz Av V'Em would be the hardest.
That both Canada and the United States will temporarily restrict all non-essential travel across the Canada-US border.
Tabernacle! This is terrible!
Huh?
Do you know what this means?
What, that the Canadians won't be able to play anymore?
No!
That Daddy's not the only one with border crossing issues?
No! That Bobby and Teddy won't be able to come to my bar mitzvah!
I overheard one of the Liebermans last time I was in Montreal at TBDJ during Kiddush. They said that the Canadian government keeps 2 border passing visas in a vault locked up somewhere off Jean Talon.
Then you wonder why we call you Sponge. Did you hear anything else?
No, just then, Zaidi came into the Kiddush room and I ran for my life.
Why?
It's Zaidi, the only 78-year-old that can do 500 pull-ups, and that's just his warm-up.
That makes sense.
Ask Chaim, he just stayed in for us chunk. I bet he knows more.
That's a good idea. I'll try him. Let me call Chaim. Already?
Rivka, this is Bittul Taira. I'm chazering the Barbanel.
Did he say barber?
So the guy says to the waiter, taste the soup. He says, I say taste the soup. He says, good, just taste the soup. He says, what? He says, okay, I'll taste the soup. Where's the spoon? Aha, aha.
That's a terrible joke, I tell you.
I think I heard that before. Really? Hey, little girl. What can we do for you? Would you like a haircut, a trim, a perm, maybe a shaitel?
No, I'm okay. I actually didn't come for that. This might sound nuts, but I actually need help with a heist. My brother Chaim told me to come to the barber. I know this sounds crazy, but...
It sounds like you want us to start a mission. Who do you think we are? George Clooney or Tom Cruise?
I'm desperate. I just need a few guys to help me get my Buffy and Zadie across the Canadian border.
Oh, that sounds impossible, especially these days. You know, the Frenchies are crazy with this COVID.
Yeah, 50 years ago, I think we could have helped her. Back then, we were all winners. You know that? One time, we were playing Betikva in ice hockey.
I don't know what I'm more sick of hearing, your dumb inventions or your hockey stories. Like the toilet that cuts your hair and trims your nails.
What are you talking about? That was a great invention. You turn a toilet into a baba chair, and you call it the toilan. Hey, don't I recognize you from somewhere? Aren't you the famous Tic-Tac girl?
Tick what?
He means TikTok, the app on your phone.
Tic-Tac. Did I hear Tic-Tac? You know, my wife gave me these things. She says my breath is nasty. But I think they're really sleeping pills to make sure I don't bother her.
Maybe she means tic-tac-toe. I used to play that in the yard with the Meidlich. Boys, it's not the candy, and it's not the game. It's this Narishkeit dancing thing on the internet. Have you ever heard of the Hype House?
Did someone say dance? I could dance! I could dance too!
Listen, before you dance, I'm not finished yet.
You were finished before you started. I don't even know why I pay you for this stupidity.
You'll never pay me.
That's beside the
I said the hip hop, the hip to the hip hop. You don't stop the rockin' to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat, and me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. You see, I am Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello. Up to the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, and the purple, and yellow. But first, I gotta bang, bang.
Ugh, what a waste of time. I should have never listened to Chaim. Where am I going to find help now? What if I put together my own Hype House crew for this heist? Boys, I called you here today because we are going to break into Montreal. Ooh. There are 2 exit visas locked up somewhere in a vault in the basement of an unguarded office building in Montreal. Ah! The plan is to break into the vault and borrow these visas to get my Bubby and Zaidi out of Montreal for my bat mitzvah.
Why did you call us boys?
For this mission, you're gonna have to step it up.
Yeah, and I don't think it's a good idea to steal things.
Shoshi, are you tough or are you weak?
We should call it Operation RYJ, Religious Young Ninja Jews. That sounds corny.
We will call it Operation Cohen's 4, and you will take orders from me.
So what do we have to do?
Ray, you are in logistics and communications. Annie, you are a weapons specialist. Shoshi, you are a lookout and the food server.
I can barely use a butter knife.
And other than Snapchat and texting, I know nothing about communication.
I got this. I'm used to spying on Don when he tries to sneak briskets out of the kitchen.
Briskets?
Don't even go there. It's a sensitive topic.
Don't worry, I've been doing stuff like this for years. We will be in a car for 6 hours. I will train each of you.
So what's the plan?
So this is a plan. The visas are located in a vault in Montreal. The warehouse has minimal exterior security, but the vault is reinforced with 12 inches of concrete and rebar.
That sounds like a problem.
Not anymore. Thanks to my friends. Dynamite.
What about the noise?
I'm glad you asked. We have 2 solutions for that problem. First, on the day of the heist, we are going to be tricking all the people in the neighborhood into eating food with Benadryl in it. Second, that is exactly why we are bringing my Uncle Yitzi. In addition to being our driver, while the dynamite is exploding, he will be in the street faking a terrible stomachache. Uncle Yitzi puts a GI into G.I. Joe. Everyone in Montreal probably knows about his stomach problems. They'll probably assume that he had too many eggs.
How will you get in the safe in the first place? It says that it's guarded by laser beam.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
As the logistic girl of the group, I will work on the Canada entry plan. Rivka, you have to go to the Canadian consulate here in the United States. Tell them you need 4 entry visas to Canada.
Why would they give them to me?
Why don't we tell them that we work for Don Ressler and we're his assistants? We could tell them that we're frontline workers.
Actually, that's a great plan. When we get into Canada, our first stop is 5604 Pinedale Avenue.
Is that to ensure that the package is ready for extraction?
Nah, it's just for us to pick up Yitzi's 30 precious cases of tuna. How do you think I bribed him to do this mission?
This plan doesn't seem so smart. Don't you think we should ask someone like Morty Cohen? He seems well connected. He did make Yitzchak Iron Shidduch, didn't he?
I don't think so. I like the plan so far. These far-fetched plans have all worked in the previous videos, so I feel pretty confident. It's now 1300. Everyone go to their base stations and begin preparations. I'm going to the consulate. I will text you when it's go time. Good morning. I have an appointment with Pierre Cartier Papino.
Juste un moment. Le gamin aux cheveux rouges est là pour voir Pierre. Ouais, je sais. OK. Psh, ouais, je sais. OK, 1 minute, OK? L'Américaine stupide pense qu'elle peut obtenir tout ce qu'elle veut. Ouais, je sais, elle est vraiment stupide. Ouais, OK, bien. Pierre is in room 320. He is expecting you.
Come in.
Yes, I am Pierre Gauthier. How can I help you?
I want to apply for some border passing visas for frontline workers.
Before we discuss anything, you must wear a mask here. Thank you. Okay, now we can talk. What would you like? Some visas for frontline workers? Come here, please. Let me see your badge. Dr. Tzipora Respler Cohen. You are a doctor?
My husband is a world-class surgeon. I have a group of frontline workers who want to enter Canada to help out.
What type of medical assistance do you think you can offer in this unprecedented time of the pandemic?
Rhinoplasties.
C'est quoi ça? What is that? Rhinoplasty.
Nose jobs. My husband is a famous nose jobologist, and he's fixed noses such as Celine Dion, the Canadian singer.
Did you say Celine Dion? The famous singer? I love her. Sometimes I get lonely and I just dream about her. I love Celine Dion. But wait 1 second. Coming into Canada with the visas is very strict. I don't care if you know Celine Dion. This is very important security here. You cannot just come into the country and ask for visas. Who do you think you are? You think you're so special?
Me and my assistants have to do a lot of work. I need them right now.
So typical of the Americans. Always demanding what they want right now. This is Canada, okay? We make our rules here. You don't come to the country demanding things. You understand? But because your husband is famous nose jobologist who worked on Celine Dion, my favorite, I will grant you these visas. You will pick up the 4 visas in the front.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much.
All by myself, I'm gonna be all by myself anymore.
Everything's arranged. I met up with Uncle Yitzi last night. We worked out all the details, and he'll be our driver.
Uncle Yitzi?
Who is this guy?
Oh boy, not again.
You guys are gonna love him. He's been in all of our movies. He's a bit of a legend.
On time is tricky. How was it, Dave?
One warning, do not sit behind him. We're ready. Okay guys, it's go time. It's go time. To the Canadian border. Step on it.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling.
Remember, we are doctors entering as frontline workers. No coughing or sneezing. Now, get your game faces on.
Hey, salut Ginette, mais tu commences ce soir à 19h sur la stage B, là. Ils t'attendent ce soir. Un instant, les Américains sont arrivés, un instant. Bienvenue chez Canada, ici. Comment je peux vous aider? Passports et papers pour entry, s'il te plaît. I see that everyone in the car is named Cohen. I've got Rivka Cohen, Shashi Cohen, Ray Cohen, and Annie Cohen. What is the purpose of your visit to Canada? And you know that people have not been here for a long time now. I have not seen my mama and papa since février 2000.
We are frontline workers coming into Canada on a very special visa.
You know we have not let a single person into Canada en 28 months, 28 months. These papers you give me here, they must be fake. I see that Pierre Gauthier Papineau issued these special papers.
Yes, at the Canadian consulate in New York City.
Listen, we all know the lunatic here at the border is cuckoo about Céline Dion. Every time she put on a show, a spectacle ici à Montréal, là, he invite me, he want me to come with him all the time. C'est complètement incompréhensible.
Yeah, he did seem a little bit off to me too.
Anyway, he calls me singing Le Pouvoir de l'Amour là, very regularly. He's a bit off now, his voice is not so great. Okay, so listen. We're going to let you in this one time, but you have to go through les 6 stages. Là. There's 6 stages you must go through when you come into Canada. There's a PCR tent, then there's a flu tent, then there's a drug testing tent, then there's the Trivia sur Canada, Trivia des Montréal Canadiens, Trivia Québécois, and then finally, if you pass all these tests, there is one more test, and then you can come into Canada.
Wait, so there's 6 tents we have to go through to get through to Canada? I guess that seems normal.
Et merci, salut la visite.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Guys, we'll be in Montreal in 45 minutes. The inside crew already took care of the Benadryl with the locals. Everyone prepare for entry.
Okay, does everybody remember their positions and the full plan that we all discussed?
Yes, it was 360 miles of you repeating your plan 100 times.
Yes, I'll be positioned outside looking for any police.
Okay, and we will secure the perimeter.
Does anybody need to go to the bathroom? Trust me, you don't want to get stuck having to go make a piss during a heist.
None of us need a bathroom, but I'm guessing after your egg and nishnosh meal every 25 minutes, you're the one who needs a bathroom.
At least I have my good old-fashioned Uncle Steve pillow keeping everything warm, so I probably don't have to go. But if I do have to go, at least I have a backup plan. You guys, not so much.
We'll go in after everyone exits the building, and we'll exit after nightfall. Shoshi, you're on the lookout. You need to tell us if there's any security.
There appears to be a chubby security guard with a lot of cameras.
As the weapons specialist, I think I could take him.
As the logistic girl, I think we should move forward in the distraction tactic.
Okay, I'll deploy. Shoshi, report back if it works.
It looks like a bomb, but it smells good. Kind of like shawarma? Let me see. Good.
A few minutes later.
Rivka, the bear has been neutralized. We must move fast.
Okay, I'm standing over the vault, concrete ceiling. Get ready for explosion. It's worth a shot.
Access granted.
Girls, I got the guns! Yeah! Cohen, I'm stupid! Cohen, I'm cool! Cohen, I'm gonna rock you! I love it! Robot guys, follow up. Ain't no hard for you to beep 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 over my Jeep. Beep beep. Cohen, rock! I love it! I know how much I love TikToks, but we can't do any more TikToks. We have to go to my Bobby and Zaidi's house to deliver the visas. Let's go! Yes, I got the visas. Now let's go to Bobby and Daddy's house to deliver them.
That's amazing! Great job, girls. Rivka, I'm so proud of you. But remember, you can't come in contact with them. You gotta just put it right through the mailbox, because if you even touch Bobby and Zaidi, or if the Canadian government even finds out that you're close to them, they're gonna make them quarantine, and they're gonna miss your whole bat mitzvah. So just be very careful. Slip it in, and get the heck out.
That is actually crazy. I can't even say hello to my grandparents.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. This whole thing is nuts. But you can't take any chances with the Canadian government. I'm telling you. Just get it in the mailbox and get out.
Here we go.
I'll see you in a few days.
I'm proud of you, kiddo.
Thanks, Sid. You're really the best. You got Chaim out of the time machine, Laser out of the time loop, and you really hooked me up.
Oh, you're welcome, Rivka. You know, underratedly, you're one of my favorite nieces. But I gotta tell you, I know I hooked you up big, but I kind of hooked myself up too. I want to show you something in the trunk. Get up. You see, Rivka, you think that you pulled off the biggest heist in getting Bobby and Zaidi to your bat mitzvah. But really, I pulled off the biggest heist too. Check this out. Ocean's tuna. You can't get this in the States, only in Canada. Best tasting tuna ever. I gotta get out of here. Adina keeps calling me. I gotta go help with Sammy.
I guess all there is left to do is press play on the montage.